Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I was originally planning to go to Shirley McKay Park this morning, but I knew if I did that I wasn't going to make sunrise. So came to Shirley's Bay, and the weather is supposed to turn really crap today. You're supposed to get some thunderstorms moving in. I can see the clouds moving in from the west now, but I wanted to get some sunrise photographs. So it actually turned out pretty good here. There's hardly anybody here, which is good because this place is usually packed. Well, that's usually around sunset. It's usually packed. So came up here, and I only used the 24 to 120 millimeter lens, which was fine for the sunrise. And I did some long exposures where what I'll do is I'll blend the photographs in. So I did that of sunrise this morning. When the sun rose, it was kind of behind some clouds, and then it peeked through, which looked pretty cool. So hopefully the photos turn out, and like I said, I'll blend those together. But I still have to finish post-processing my last video that I did, which I'll probably post today. And then I might post this one today as well. Never done two in one day. I couldn't believe how many seagulls were here this morning when I first showed up, and as soon as I started to approach near the shoreline, they were like gone. They took off as soon as they saw me. Oh yeah, the night that I was with my last video, I was supposed to, when I was at Morris Island, I was talking about going to the wheat field to do the Astro photography. I did actually go there, but when I parked the car in the field, I sat there and I was waiting for it to get dark, and within a matter of minutes, the windshield of the car was completely covered in mosquitoes. And as I sat there and I watched, I could see them in the field, and I was just like, there was hordes of them. So there was no way I was getting out of the car, because I would have gotten eaten alive. Sun's coming up now for good. It was behind some clouds. It's popped out. It's getting really bright. So yeah, I didn't do the Astro photography. I knew if I had gotten out of the car, I would have just gotten eaten alive, and it was just, I know what that's like, because I've talked about that before when I was trying to do shots at the railroad tracks in Carp. It's just, I don't know what it is about that area. Like, they have the Carp River that runs through the area, if you want to call it a river, but there's something about that area, the mosquitoes. Usually because that wheat field, like for sunsets, I never really got bothered by mosquitoes there before, but at night, and in the town of Carp, just where the railroad tracks are, I don't know what it is, but the mosquitoes there are just brutal. So I had to abort that plan, but I still plan on trying to do it. That was the whole reason behind buying the Viltrox 16 millimeter f1.8 lens. So I've been thinking, because I do want to go up to the area, it's on the Madawaska River up past Calabogie. It's a bit of a drive, but for where, I'll have to double check for where the Milky Way is going to be positioned, but the last time I checked was for around July 15th. It's the 24th today, so it might be a little bit off to the right. It might come up a little earlier in the area that I want to try and take the photograph. But again, it's a long drive up there for 1 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, I can do it. It's not a problem. But I could also try and go back to Calabogie. Now, I'm not sure if the light pollution from the town was too much, because it's not a very big town and there's not a lot of lights there. There is a resort there off to the right on the lake. That might be giving off quite a bit of light pollution, but There are some other factors that played a part in getting not a very good shot the last time I was there. Number one was the f-stop on the 14-30 is only f4, so that's a bit of a problem. And then there's the light pollution, and then the fact that when I got up there to position myself for where the Milky Way would be, but that was in May, so it was supposed to be in a certain position, and it was around 3 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't sure of the moon phase at that time, but I think I left it too late, because the photographer's Ephemeris, I think that's how you pronounce it, it showed the sunrise, like if it's 12 degrees below the horizon, then you can get a good image of astrophotography. Once it gets 12 degrees below the horizon and above that, it's gonna interfere too much with the astrophotography. So anyways, I'm still off, so on vacation, so I got lots of time to plan that. But today's gonna be a crappy day. I can definitely see all the clouds and everything starting to move in. It's supposed to get bad around, what time did it say here? It's 6:45 now. By 8 a.m. it's supposed to be completely covered in cloud around here. And by 11 a.m. they're calling for thunderstorms, so. Oh well. I love getting up this early in the morning and getting out. I mean, I just had a couple of granola bars because I was hungry, but that satisfied me enough. Too bright now to do any photography. I do kind of see an area over there, but everything's starting to look overexposed. Okay, anyways, I'll see you on the next video, so hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.